Have you ever had to sign a damage waiver to get into a gig? Because that is exactly what I had to do to get a ticket for Beware of the Flying People Part 2 at a stunt gym here in Singapore. So there's only 100 tickets on sale, but I managed to nab one. They basically want people to go and be doing gymnastic stunts while they're playing pop punk music. It's going to be a weird evening, but I'm so excited to show you guys what it's like. Admittedly, it is extremely difficult to find any information about indie gigs here through conventional websites. So last week I went to Emperor Nino's gig. 10pm Noise Complaint were supporting, and I ended up speaking to Trevor, Glenn and Keegan after. They told me about today, so that's how we've ended up here.
Maybe it's too late. Should we walk away? There's no reason we should.
How you feeling?
I'm so tired. It was so difficult organizing this gig. We were afraid the police would come and shut us down. We were afraid the floor would collapse, and we were afraid someone would die. But none of these three things happened, so this was a hell of a gig.
What doesn't help? There's literally service apartments just behind us.
No, like people live there?
Yes. Across the window, dude. Like, we were scared as hell during soundcheck.
And we thought, like, people love to jump around and throw themselves around at our gigs, so we were like, why not go to a place where they can throw themselves around safely? We're called 10pm Noise Complaint because we practice at Glenn's house, which is like public housing, and basically at 10pm every night, right, his downstairs neighbors will complain that we are playing too loud in his flat.
So I've just moved to Singapore, right? And lots of people told me when I moved here there's no music scene. What's your guys' response to that? Because clearly there's something.
I think the underground scene is alive and thriving here. It's just people who want to get out and like do real things with real people and have a good time. I do think there's a very like corporate side to Singapore, which is what a lot of people see, and it is kind of hard to see a lot of these like underground shows and everything because a lot of them are not like strictly licensed.
Okay.
Strictly speaking, a lot of them are not legal, perhaps because Singapore has very strict laws on where you can play and stuff like that. But we make the best of it, and we find ways around it. So you kind of have to know people to know how to get into the scene and see what's happening. But I think once you're in it, it's the best thing ever. It's so fun, like being in the scene here in Singapore.
What's like one thing you wish that foreigners like me knew about the Singapore music scene?
For me, I think it's like the energy of the scene here. I think Singapore on the surface is a very clean, clean place, chill place, corporate place. Yeah.
Everyone's working their 9 to 5s with, your typical bars. You have your standard songs from the 80s, 90s, maybe some slow, normal rock. But I think when you actually step into the underground scene, it's really a lot of fun, and I think people here are genuinely so nice and also talented. It's really a great experience. If you find one, bring a friend along. I'm sure you'll have a blast.
So to finish off, what's your favourite of your songs?
My favorite is a song called I Should Go. I Should Go was written after a girl because most of the songs that we write are after people, evidently. But it's a really nice kind of slow song, a little bit different from the kind of normal things that we play, I suppose. Not as high energy. So if you're not super into the super hype scene, super energetic scene, you want something more chill, I think I Should Go is a fantastic song. And Glenn and Trevor do a fantastic job on both of their instruments during the song as well. So definitely a good song. Check it out.
I was gonna say I Should Go as well because it actually is my favorite song. But if I have to recommend another song, then it's definitely Alone. I think it's our biggest hit locally, at least. A lot of people like hearing it when we play live. The song is about just wanting to be left alone, and I think in a place like Singapore, I think it's very relatable for a lot of people. So yeah, that one's a great one too.
Aside from our more pop punk songs, I think I really like Throw My Breath Away as part of our first EP. That song we were a bit more experimental. I think we basically delved into something a lot heavier.
a lot heavier, with a bit of metal, with kind of metal influence. And yeah, I honestly, like, props to the guys. They really fucking hate playing that song, cause
You know what? I've grown to like it. I've grown to like it.
But yeah, check out 10pm Noise Complaint. Their songs are on Spotify, they're on Instagram and all that stuff. I'll put all the links in the description. Check them out, they're excellent. Life got so busy after that event you've just seen. I was moving house, travelling for work, etc, etc, but finally I'm able to put my thoughts down 2 weeks later. So, does Singapore have an indie music scene? Yes. Is it hard to find? Yes. But the thing that keeps on coming up in my head is just how clever these bands are to get around these quite oppressive licensing laws that's really suppressing the indie music scene on the surface. They're making gigs happen in unusual places like stunt gyms, bouldering gyms, these random apartment blocks, so that the locals have a music scene to go to, and I think that is really incredible. So hit subscribe if you want to delve deeper into the Singapore indie music scene as I go to more gigs, do more interviews, and take you with me. Catch you later.